Once upon a time, deep in the heart of a forest, there lived a group of fairies. These fairies were unlike any other, for they were the guardians of the forest. They were tasked with protecting the animals, plants, and trees that called the forest their home. The fairies were led by a kind and wise queen named Adelina. She was known for her gentle nature and her love for all living things. Adelina spent most of her time walking through the forest, making sure everything was as it should be. Her fairies followed her closely, always ready to help if she needed it. One day, Adelina noticed that the forest was changing. The trees were losing their leaves, and the animals were getting sick. She knew that something was wrong, but she couldn't quite figure out what it was. She called a meeting with her fairies to discuss the problem. As they sat around a large mushroom, Adelina shared her concerns. "The forest is in trouble," she said. "We must find a way to save it." The fairies nodded in agreement, and they began brainstorming. They talked about using magic to heal the trees and animals, but Adelina knew that magic had limits. They needed to find a natural solution. Just then, a young fairy named Lila spoke up. "I've heard of a magical flower that grows deep in the forest. It's said to have healing properties that can cure any ailment." Adelina smiled. "Lila, that's a brilliant idea. We must find this flower." The fairies set out on a journey through the forest, searching for the magical flower. They encountered many obstacles along the way, but they never gave up hope. They climbed mountains, crossed rivers, and fought off dangerous creatures. Finally, after many days of searching, they found the magical flower. It was a beautiful, shimmering blue color, and it emanated a soft glow. Adelina picked the flower and brought it back to the forest. She used the flower's healing properties to cure the sick animals and trees. As the days went by, the forest began to thrive again. The trees grew tall and strong, and the animals were healthy and happy. The fairies were overjoyed to see the forest restored to its former glory. They knew that it was their duty to protect it and to keep it safe for generations to come. And so, Adelina and her fairies continued to watch over the forest, always ready to face any challenges that came their way. They knew that with teamwork, determination, and a little bit of magic, they could overcome anything.